Israel finds itself in an unfortunate situation, grappling with a political crisis as its campaign in Gaza continues with no apparent end in sight. A significant number of Israelis, more than 100 to be precise, remain captive by Hamas, leading to a feeling of being hostages in their own land. This predicament is occurring under the leadership that, 3 months into the conflict, has not achieved its primary objectives of dismantling Hamas and securing the release of its citizens. The ongoing military operation has resulted in heavy casualties on both sides, with an alarmingly high number of civilian casualties in Gaza. This situation has led to growing discontent among Israelis as the gap between promises and results widens. The war cabinet finds itself divided, lacking a clear framework for decision-making, which has resulted in frustration within the military ranks. Israeli security officials and members of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet have publicly questioned and criticized the war effort. The military, seeking direction, is calling for a clear vision from the war cabinet. However, political decisions for a post-war plan are still pending. Speculation is rife that Netanyahu's political interests could be influencing the prolongation of the war. It's becoming apparent that completely eliminating Hamas is impractical, with warnings that Hamas could regain control in certain areas once the Israeli army withdraws. The past few months have seen high casualties and destruction in both Israel and Gaza, leading to a disastrous situation. Beyond the immediate conflict, there are wider regional implications, including destabilization in the Middle East and threats to global shipping. In summary, Israel is facing a political crisis, with its campaign in Gaza showing no signs of concluding. The Israeli military operation has resulted in heavy casualties on both sides, and there's growing discontent among Israelis. The Israeli cabinet is divided, and there's a lack of clear decision-making, leading to frustration within the military. There are fears that Netanyahu's political interests could be influencing the continuation of the war. The situation in Israel and Gaza is alarming, with potential implications for the region and the world at large. It's a crisis that calls for swift action and resolution. As we continue to monitor the situation, one thing remains certain. This crisis will shape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East in ways that we can only begin to imagine.